here at Orlando Speed World. It's Saturday, a day going to be full of action. Yesterday was qualifying for both Pro and Pro Spec. The pros got it lucky in the dry, but Pro Spec had to deal with a lot of rain, lightning, thunder, torrential downpours. But the Pro Spec field really showed us how well they can perform in those adverse conditions. Drivers were way up high on outside zone 1 and filled all the zones really, really well. So we're going to see how they're able to perform here on Saturday at Orlando Speed World.
Look at that, throwing more angle at it, but Chen's right there. All up in that smoke, and Chen, look at lunges. Looks like whatever was broken is definitely fixed. Woo, look at that, almost wheel to wheel. Some wavering there, but I think he's just trying to gain that proximity, get that position right in the bubble, in the pocket, and he does that. Oh, banging doors. Oh man, we got the GT radio on the side of Bogovic. He keeps consistent. Great angle here. Here we go. This is very well.
This was a crazy event today. Our game plan was to nail the best qualifying lap we could in the lead because we were running out of tires during our second run, and since we qualified first, we knew with it we were going to be at a disadvantage in the chase, especially in outer zone 2. So our game plan was just to do the best qualifying run we could, and that really paid off. I feel like that won us, I believe, 2 battles today, just our good qualifying, our good lead lap, basically. It just worked. I mean, it really worked. And then I did a lot of laps in the simulator leading up to this, so I had a lot of tandem practice and a lot of singles runs. So I kind of figured out my game plan for tandem, and that was to basically let him initiate the way he's going to initiate, and then do my thing that I'm used to behind him, and then tuck in. Because when I was trying to follow other drivers and mimic them on the initiation, I was making too many mistakes in the simulator. So I was just going to do my own thing and then tuck in and then start to mimic them in outer zone 1 and throughout the rest of the course. Our game plan going into New Jersey, we're taking the car up to my crew chief, actually has a shop up in Atlanta, K1 Built. We're headed up there. We're going to get the car on the lift. We're going to go through it, nut and bolt everything, change oil, check spark plugs, do everything we can to ensure that we're going to be getting top spot again in New Jersey.
Beecham with a bit more angle on the bank, but lower into that first clip. Things firing off, man. Beecham's car loud and proud into that second outside zone. Reader makes a quick little adjustment. Ben Beecham taking a shallower line. Oh, look at Osbo aggressive. Dives down. Let's see if he can massage it up. Osbo taking a lower line. Michael Essa staying high. Look at Osbo. What? Are you kidding me? How is the nose of that car invisible? Are you absolutely insane?
I was kind of saying to Lorette, like, I feel like anybody who thinks that like, this is possible for just some small town kid from Washington, right? Like, I know it's only one, but it means the world to me, and working for Forsberg for so many years, and he taught me pretty much everything I know, and then to be able to duke it out with him in the finals during like the sketchiest conditions of all time was just so epic. So I don't hate the rain that much, to be honest with you, and I think that kind of comes from like drifting in the Northwest, just kind of getting used to slipping and sliding around. So I think that definitely transferred over and helped us out today, but just to be able to duke it out with Forsberg in the finals, there's nobody else I'd rather battle with, and that was just so awesome. I'm just on the clouds right now, floating, so sick.
I'm Brian Eggert, one of the Formula Drift judges here, and we're at Orlando. This is the first round of the Pro Spec for this season, and also the third round for the Pro Series. This event was wild. It went from rain to dry to rain to dry, just non-stop all weekend long. Some highlights from this year's event was Andy Haley debuting his new BMW, took first place in qualifying and then finished the event in first, so he had a perfect event, which was super exciting. You take it to Pro, and we had some amazing battles in there as well with some of the guys. Chelsea Denofa and Matt Field were pretty wild. Osbo had an amazing chase against Michael Essa, and then we also had Dylan Hughes getting his first win ever in Pro. This wraps it up. It's a little bit wet right now, but in a couple weeks we'll be in New Jersey, where we'll also have Pro and Pro Spec rounds again. We can't wait to see you then.